Hello, this is Mark Evenson, the PGA teaching professional at the Suburban Club in Baltimore, Maryland. My website is markevensonpga.com. I'm going over a tutorial right now with how to hit a bunker shot. I want to make sure you understand, first of all, how to set up over a bunker shot, and then secondly, make sure you understand what muscles you're using so that you don't take too much sand or too little sand. First, I'll show you a couple scenarios that I see with my students. The first scenario is one where they set up with the ball too far back in the stance and the golf club itself is way too closed or square to the target, and that creates a very vertical motion in the backswing, and we end up taking way too much sand and hitting it fat. Alright, so that's not a good scenario. Another scenario we have is that we put the ball forward in our stance and we put weight on the right foot, and as we do that we try to help the ball up and we end up flipping our wrists and missing that as well. So let's understand better how to set up over a bunker shot to begin with first. So I'm going to make sure the ball itself is off the left instep. I'm going to make sure there's a line in the sand, or an imaginary line, a spot in the sand that's going to be about 1.5 inches behind the ball. The important thing right now is that we set up and we hover the golf club behind that spot in the sand. Do not hover the golf club behind the ball. Next priority here is make sure our weight is left, and make sure that the hands themselves are close to the left thigh. So we've got weight left, or hands left thigh, we've got the ball possession forward, we're hovering the golf club behind the spot in the sand we want to hit, not the ball. As we talk about the swing, we want to make sure that the left arm and chest is moving the golf club. You can see how there's a connection of my left arm and chest. I do not want to use a lot of wrist and hands to hit this shot. So the lower body, here again, the weight is left. We're going to make sure we hover the club in the right position. We're also going to make sure there's a connection of the left arm and chest. The hands are near the left thigh. And then we're going to make a swing where we're working on a lot more of our chest to move the club. Do not use the hands. The more you use the hands, the harder it is for you to control the amount of sand you take. Now, that being said, I want to also go over what we're working on from this perspective here on the left screen. Let's say you have an open club face, and that's fine. We want to get more bounce to the shot. We want to hit it a little higher and a little bit softer. What we're going to need to do is we're going to need to set up a little bit more to your left. So I'll go ahead and put this in motion. So I'm setting up to my target just a little bit more left. Now I still got that line in the sand, but now I'm going to be working on a line that really works with where I'm aiming, not at my target. It's very important you understand that. So everything's going to be the same that we just worked on in terms of hitting a bunker shot. The only difference is obviously the face of the golf club is now aiming at the target or open, and your feet are a little bit left of that target line. But then also you're going to keep that connection that we just talked about from the other screen, and you're going to swing the golf club along your body line, or where you're aiming, which is left of the target. Do not try to swing the golf club at the target. So I'm still going to use the left arm and chest. I'm still got weight left. Still got the hands off of the left instep, or excuse me, the left thigh. And I'm going to make sure that I'm hovering that golf club right behind the spot in the sand, but I'm going to be moving my body on a line that's left of the target, okay? So your spot in the sand may even be closer to the inside part of the ball, but inside at about 1 inch, 1.5 inches. Remember, we're swinging to our left now. Alright, so I'll show you this swing. Got it in slow motion here. You can see how my chest, left arm, take the golf club back, and then my left arm and chest brings the golf club through low and left based on where I'm aiming. The ball goes out straight toward the target. Okay. It's important. I see a lot of people say, well, you got to swing outside in. Now, it's not so much outside in. You need to aim left of your target and then swing your golf club along your body line. Don't swing outside in relative to where you're aiming, okay? It's just that your body is aiming left. Swing and hit a golf shot as if you're aiming left. The face of the golf club being open will make the ball go where you want to hit it, Okay? Hopefully a little higher and a little softer. If you have any problems with this or any other shot, you're more than welcome to get in contact with me. Here again, my name is Mark Evenson. I'm the PGA teaching professional at the Suburban Club in Baltimore, Maryland, and my website is markevensonpga.com.